Okay, guys, thank you so much for jumping on this call with myself. I'm John COSTA, National Executive with Paycation, guys, and I'm really excited because, guys, we have an amazing system that we're bringing to you guys. This is going to be a quick call, so we kind of really want to smash through this, guys, because right away we want to be able to get off this call and start implementing this system like now. Because if we can use this now, then we're going to create massive momentum in our organization, guys. It's a great tool in the network marketing world. And this, by the way, guys, this is not a system that has come from me. This is not a system that, my team or my leadership has even thought of. This is a system that's actually come from, the top earners in the industry. I'm talking about people who turn over $1 million a month, guys. Not a year, a month. So this is one of the key systems that they use. And when you see how simple this system is, you're gonna think, how does this system allow someone to turn over that much money, guys? Well, the key to building any business is the simplicity of it. Guys, that's really the key to building any business. You talk about Apple and you look at Apple's adverts and you look at their products, and hey, there's so much going on with the Apple phone or the Apple products, but the key to them selling so much is the simplicity of how they promote their product. I saw an advert from Apple. I remember an advert maybe a year back or a couple years back, and it simply said this. It was an advert, white background, and it comes on and says, well, this is an iPhone. If you haven't got an iPhone, then you haven't got an iPhone. And that was the advert, and I don't know if you guys remember that advert, but do you know what? After that, how did you feel if you didn't have an iPhone? You felt out of the loop. You felt like, oh my gosh, I don't have an iPhone. They're right, and it made you want to go and buy an iPhone without even knowing what's inside. And only by the time you got inside and everybody complains about, oh my gosh, I hate my iPhone, or it's always freezing, it's always cracking, but then guess what? Oh, guess what? The new iPhone's coming out, I'm going to get. Right, you're hooked. You're in the system right now because you can never come out because you love being in the culture. And that was a simple advert that's designed to turn over billions, if not trillions of dollars for their company, guys. So understand this. The simplicity of a system is the power of the system. The simplicity of the system is the power of the system. So really quick, guys, today I want to talk to you about the Ps3 system. And guys, I'm not talking about the games console. I'm talking about the Ps3 system, guys. This is 3 simple steps to business growth. Now, understand this, guys, just before I crack onto this, that a system in your business is key. This is important for you to be able to track and to be able to record your results, guys, because results in network marketing vary. They are not typical. You may have a really good week today or this week, and you may have a really bad week next week. So how do you know how to be able to create a good week on a weekly basis? If you are not recording your results, or if you don't have a means where you can you're working off a system, and you're just working ad hoc, guys. You're just maybe talking to someone here and you're showing a video over there, and hopefully one day that's going to help you turn over hundreds of thousands of pounds. Guys, it is not going to happen like that. If you're just sharing the business here one day and, oh, I bumped into an old friend of mine. Okay, let me tell him about the business here. Guys, you have to be purposely engaging in conversation on a regular basis, guys. So understand this. If you have the opportunity to be able to get hold of a system, guys, and it's simple, and we're going to talk about why a system is simple and why it's important for it to be simple, then guys, use it, and use it like it's, like it's life, like that this is my business right here. And if you can do that, then guys, that's where the results really come in. And that's why I was able to move from company to company and be able to succeed in each one, because whatever company I was in, I used the same system. We use the same system, and that's why we get the results we get, guys. David COSTA did a fantastic job using this system. I can guarantee you guys that no one has used the system more than David COSTA currently in our network, guys, and that's why he's the elite diamond. because he uses this system every single day. I see him using this system. Every single second of the day, I see him using the system. So the key is using the system. So let's get straight into it, guys. Just going to take you over here. Understand? Now, the first thing about a system is that think of a system like a funnel. You've got a funnel. So if you have a funnel, remember a funnel is big at the top, it's wide at the top, and it's narrow at the bottom. Wide at the top, narrow at the bottom, guys. Just like anything, right? So wide at the top, that means that we want to put as much in at the top, and we only want the gold to come out at the bottom, right? Makes sense, right? So when we say it's a numbers game, whoever uses the system the most wins. So if you take a David Acosta right now, and David Acosta does 50 calls in a week using this system, and he filters through 50 calls in a week, out of the end of his funnel, he's going to get potentially 5 to 8 signups, guys. And the rest, out of that 5 to 8 signups, he's going to get 5 to 8 signups, you know, and then maybe he might get 25, 30 who are going to turn around and say, hey, look, I'm actually going to get started at the end of the month, or give him a date when they're going to get started. And then the rest of them are going to say, hey, sorry, sounds great, but it's not for me. But that's okay. We're not worried about the people who said it's not for me, because remember, we just went through 50 people, and at the end of the day, 8 of them, boom, they're in the business, they're in your business, and they're ready to build, and they've signed up. So that's what you're looking for when you utilize a system and you utilize the numbers in a system. Like I said, it's a numbers game. So guys, understand that if you want to put 50 into your funnel, you're going to get great results, providing you're using the funnel well. It's the right funnel. If you're going to put 5 in your funnel, you know, then you're going to get the results of putting 5 in your funnel. So you may get 1 sign up coming out of that funnel, you know, which is still, you know, if you're happy to get 1 sign up a week, and that's a good number for you, then perfect. And if that's a good realistic aim for you guys, which I personally believe for every single one of us, we should be aiming for that, then that is perfect, guys. And if I was to tell you that if you put 10 people in your funnel every single week, that pretty damn near guaranteed, you can guarantee that you're going to probably get a sign up a week, guys. Would you do it? Would you be happy for adding 4 people a month into your business every single time, knowing that they are doing the same thing, which means that it will be 4, 8, 12, 16. Your team will be growing and duplicating, you know, every single week. That is awesome. That's exactly where we want to be. We want growth, you know, in this. And it's all about using the system and you know, utilizing the numbers and utilizing the funnel. So understand, guys, the first thing you want to do is pick the number that you're comfortable with. You know, you don't have to start straight where like a David Acosta does, or where someone like myself does, where we, you know, maybe compile 20, 30, 40 people into this funnel and we can smash through calls, you know, every single night, you know, because sometimes that might just be a bit much for you at this present stage, and there's no right or wrong answer to the number that you put for your system, guys. Understand that it's got to be something that is consistent. You've got to be able to be consistent with it. It's got to be comfortable enough that it's consistent, but it's still got to stretch you, guys. Let's not stay too comfortable here. You know, you still want it to stretch you, you know, but make sure that it's something that you can keep consistent with. If you can do 3 to 5 calls a week, great. Do 3 to 5 calls a week, but really try and aim for that 5. And maybe on a good week where you're feeling it, go for 6 or 7. You know, and that 6 or 7 is going to teach you to be able to duplicate that for the following week. And then from 3 to 5, you're now from 5 to 8. And then from 5 to 8, you're now from 8 to 12. And then your numbers will slowly increase. And obviously your results will slowly increase, and you'll get better, you know, because you've practiced more. So understand that it is really a numbers game at this point now, and you really want to utilize the system in the best way possible to utilize the numbers. So let's get straight into it. You know, like I said, I don't want this call to be too long. I want you guys to be able to go off and use this system straight after this call, so that you guys can actually see how powerful this system really is, guys. So let's check it out. Okay, so why are these 3 steps powerful? I'm about to show you these 3 steps in a second. But first, you need to understand the edification of this system. Like I said, this system has come from top industry earners, you know, making over $1 million a month, you know, and they filtered it down throughout the network marketing industry. And fortunately, we're very fortunate because, we are very well connected with the leadership in Paycation, the top earners in Paycation, the top leaders in Paycation, and they have taught us this system. And this is how some of them have put, we have a leader in Paycation, he put 3,000 in his downline in 17 days, guys. 3,000 people in his downline in 17 days. Understand the power of this system. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying if you all go and do this system, that's the results you're going to get straight away. Understand that he has practiced and practiced, and he has got a team of powerful people duplicating this system, which is why he's able to do that. So, hey, if we can put 3 in 10 days, if we can put 15 in 30 days, guys, I think we're onto a winner here. So, let's really look at why these 3 steps are powerful. First, it's simple, guys. It's a simple 3-step system. It's a simple 3-step system. You can memorize it. The acronym is very easy to memorize, and you can write it down. And once you've got it and you keep practicing it, guys, it's gonna become like clockwork for you. The second one is it's effective. It works. Any system, you can create any system in the world. I could create a system right now where I basically go and I stand right by a travel agency and hold up a billboard and say, I don't know, something like, I like travel. Hey, that sounds good, right? But how many people are going to stop and say, oh, I want to find out about Paycation? It's not really effective. So anything's a system, but make sure your system's effective. We've got proof that this system's effective. Like I said, guys, 3,000 people in 17 days, we've got an effective system here. And the final one, guys, it duplicates. It duplicates, guys. Here is why this is so important. Say if you happen to be, a Fiona Wilson, or you happen to be a Becky Dorick, or you happen to be a Rob Anker, and you can build and you can duplicate, you can grow a team, you get it, you've had network marketing experience before, and, you really come in and you're flashing out, but you're bringing people on who are new to network marketing and this is their first experience in network marketing. How are they going to do in terms of results if they don't have a system that they can latch onto straight away? How are you going to guide them? How are they going to be able to get the same results as you? Because this is what we want. We want our team to get the same results as us, if not better, because that means that we are all growing together, and that's where we want to be in network marketing. Network marketing is about helping the person underneath you, not stamping them down. So we need a system that duplicates, and this system being simple and being effective means it duplicates, because if I can teach this to you, then you guys can go out and do it, use it, make it simple, make it effective, get the results from it, and then teach it to your team. And this is the key, guys. When you are learning this, it's important that you guys take it away so you guys can go and teach your team. Remember, we teach here to teach. We don't want to be the only people for the rest of time being the one doing calls. We want you guys to be able to come on here and be able to share your testimony, share your knowledge, share your information in weeks and months, to come. So we want you guys to be able to learn this so you can then go and teach it to others, because you've seen how it works and you've got the results from it. So it's simple, it's effective, and it duplicates. So let's go straight into it. So, like I said, it's the Ps3 system. Now, if you've got a notepad and pen, or you've got your phone or something, you can grab notes. This is a recorded call, guys, so it's going to be up. But, anyway, still, you should definitely grab notes. So, step 1, guys, out of the Ps3 system, the P. What does the P stand for? The P stands for peaking interest, guys. In the Ps3 system, the first thing we want to do is peak interest. Now, there's many ways that we can peak interest. There's many ways we can do it. What we are doing here right now in the leadership is we are understanding first what we do in Paycation. We are travel consultants. The actual description of what a consultant is someone who gives someone who gives expert advice on a professional basis. So if we are people who give expert advice on a professional basis, then what are we giving advice about? We are giving advice about our product or service, which is travel, holiday deals, getaways, city breaks. So first thing we got to do is understand our product, understand and learn our product, which is travel. learn about the great deals that we can get, learn about the powerful things that we've got, the great companies we're partnered with, and then we can see the amazing prices that we get and how they are better or competitive or more competitive than the other prices around for the average person. Now that I know that, hey, you're going to Spain for £500 and I'm going to Spain for £200, that is something that will pique interest. You know, that is something that will pique interest. You're going for Spain £500 to a 4-star. I'm going to Spain at a 5-star for £200, and that's my flights included, you know. So, hey, how's it going? You know, I know you're busy. I just wanted to quickly share something with you. I know you said you actually were thinking of traveling. I know you said you were thinking of traveling to Spain. I was just wanting to see if you had a rough quote, because I think I might have found a price that you might be interested in. They say, hey, yeah, I was thinking of spending about £700-800. Okay, cool. Well, I actually found a price for £300. It was a 5-star hotel in the same location that you were looking at, and that includes flights. Is that something you're interested in? You've piqued interest. They're going to turn around and be like, oh my gosh, yeah, like, where did you find that price? You know, and that's the first thing, you've piqued interest. Hey, you could put a post on Facebook. Like I said, use your product. So I go on Expedia Tap, where we are registered and we get paid to book travel for Expedia Tap now. And I go and I find an amazing deal on Expedia. I found a great deal to go to Portugal for 6 nights, you know, flight and hotel included, at a 5-star resort. And I found this for £189. So what I did is I took some really nice pictures from the hotel. I took some of the hotel's really nice pictures, the HD pictures, and I put them up on my Facebook, because people love seeing hotel pictures. And then I wrote that. I wrote, hey guys, anyone interested in going to Portugal, 5-star hotel, 5-star resort, flights included, direct, £189. If anyone's interested or knows someone who's interested, drop me a message. Would love to give this great deal out to someone as it's going fast. Or if you want to be a bit less invasive, you know, and you don't want to come across so salesy, then you can also drop it like this. Oh my gosh, was just searching through my travel business systems and I came across this deal. Absolutely amazing. 6 nights in Portugal, 5-star resort, £189 with included flights. I think I might be booking this soon. Wink face. And, you know, you could put that. That's so impassive, because that looks like, you know, that's just for you. But people are going to still be like, oh my gosh, where did you find that? How do I book that? Bring me along. You know, people are going to feel like, wow, that's an amazing deal. And you've piqued interest. You're going to get likes, comments, and inboxes. And that's what you want. So your first thing you've done, you've piqued interest. There's many other ways you can pique interest, but be inventive with it, guys. But make sure that you represent the company in the right way and that you don't overpromise and underdeliver. That's the most important thing, guys. Make sure that people are getting what you say they're going to get. So step 2, now that you've piqued interest, the step 2 is to show the tool. That's what the S stands for in the Ps3 system. Show the tool. So what does this mean? Say you've got an inbox from a friend and say, oh my gosh, how's it going? You know, I saw your deal on Facebook. That looks incredible. I'm actually thinking of going to Portugal. Where can I book this? You know, I say, hey bro, how's it going? Thanks for liking my status, and thanks for the inbox as well. Yeah, I couldn't believe this deal either. It's absolutely amazing. But bro, you know, I was actually thinking of sharing this with you. I was actually thinking of dropping you a message in the next few days. So it's actually ironic that you dropped me a message now. I've actually joined the travel club, and it allows us to book amazing prices, you know, with amazing hotels, flights included, and I actually get cash back. So if I book this, I would actually get paid a commission. Sometimes it's not much, sometimes it can be, but I'd actually get paid to book this flight. And I actually wanted to show you how you can do this as well. They'll be like, okay, yeah, show me. Okay, yeah, send me some info. Okay, sounds good. So at this step now, your job has already been done. You have set up the opportunity for you to share a video, a vacation video. And out of the blue, from this guy who had not spoken to you for the last 3 months, not being in your life at all of a sudden now you're now sending him a vacation video and it's qualified because he's interested, and you know he's interested, and that's what we want to do. So now what you would do is you would send her a video. Now understand this, guys, you must have a library of videos that you have ready to send. I personally have videos which was done by the amazing Shaniza Duson. She's done an amazing presentation. You know, obviously that's more kind of American orientated. It's in dollars and stuff like that. So, you know, if you've got more people in the UK and you want to send them a video, then David Acosta has done an amazing replica of the Shaniza Duson video, but it's all in pounds and it's more suitable for us in the UK. So if you want those videos, guys, just, you know, ask your upline and they can get them sent over to you. And also where you clicked on the Zoom link in Facebook, in our Facebook group, guys. So, you know, you send out the video and understand how long the video is. The way I would send the video is I would make sure that I send it at a time when I know they can watch it. So I would simply say, hey, so, you know, when have you got a free 20 minutes? And they'll say, well, I've got a free, I finished work at 5, so I'll probably be home by 6. So probably about 6:30, I would have finished my dinner. Okay, great, bro. So I'm actually going to send you the video over at 6:30, so you'll be okay to watch it then? Yeah, I'll be okay to watch it. Okay, cool, bro. Make sure you get comfortable. It's about 20 to 25 minutes, but it is going to give you all the information you need as to how I'm able to save money on travel and also make money on travel as well, and how you can book this amazing deal. Don't forget what they initially asked you for. They initially asked you for that deal, so make sure that deal is real. Make sure they can book it, but show them what else they can get as well. So, you know, they say, okay, bro, sweet. Yeah, send me the video then. Great. You know, now when it comes to 6:30, your only job is to send out the link, send out the video. You send the video out to them and then simply drop them a message and say, hey, bro, drop me a message as soon as you finish watching the video. We'll get on a call around 7, or just book in an appointment, say let's get on a call around 7, or you could do that before when you're already asking them, okay, so you watch the video at 6:30 and then we'll get on a call around 7, just so I can, you know, help get any of your questions answered. Yeah, that sounds good. Cool. Send them the video at 6:30, they watch it till 6:55, get on a call around 7 o'clock. Now, that brings us to step 3. The 3-way call. The 3-way call is the final step of the Ps3 system. And how simple is this, guys? Peak interest, show the tool, get on a 3-way call. Now, bearing in mind, they have now seen the video. They've already shown their interest. They have now seen the video. You've sent them the tool. They've now seen the video. And now you've already booked and arranged a 3-way call. Now, what is this 3-way call? This 3-way call is simply you contacting one of your uplines who has been in the business longer and is able to explain the business, is able to share a testimony, share their experience with Paycation. Maybe they've made some money in Paycation, or maybe they've traveled with Paycation. Someone who's generally experienced something in Paycation and is confident enough to share, you know, the business and answer any questions that your prospect may have. You want to call them up and say, hey, how's it going? You know, David, I've got a guy, you know, Stephen, he's actually watching the video right now. He actually saw one of my Facebook posts about my travel deal to Portugal, and he really liked it. He actually really wants to go to Portugal. He's watching the video right now, and I've told him that we can get on a call around 7 o'clock. Are you free around 7 o'clock? Now, if David says, yes, I'm free around 7 o'clock, perfect, great. So what I would then tell David is, okay, cool. So David, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to call you first. So I'm going to call you and just have you on the line so you can just sit there silently. And then I'll actually just call in my friend. I'll tell you a bit more about my friend, and then I'll just call in my friend maybe about 7:02 after I've told you what I know about him. And then you can basically, I'll just edify you, David, you know, just say, hey, to my friend, hey, this is David Acosta. He's been in the business for now about 8 months. He's an executive diamond, and he's the first in Europe to become that, you know, in Paycation's history, which is absolutely crazy. You know, this guy has not only traveled to Mexico, he's traveled to New York, he's traveled to Dubai, he's traveled to Wales, you know, he's traveled all over the place in the last 5-6 months with Paycation, and he's been getting discounts on every single one of them, flight upgrades as well. It's absolutely crazy what he's experienced, and he's also earning an amazing income that's allowed him to get out of his full-time job. So he's the best person I could think of right now to share this opportunity with you. and this is what I'll be telling my friend. And then my friend now knows who they're listening to, because my job, if it was my prospect, is to not deliver the message, but just to be the messenger, because my friend just knows me as his mate. So it's hard for him to see me as someone who's going to bring to him £1 million business opportunity. But David here, he doesn't know. But I've just edified David and made David seem like what he is, which he is what he is. So now my friend is like, okay, great, I've got someone who I can listen to here. So now that you've booked the appointment for the three-way call, and you've got David, or you've got an upline, any one of your uplines on the call, you're going to call in your prospect. And when you call in your prospect, you say, hey, hey, Stephen, how's it going? So, yeah, did you manage to see the video? Yeah, I saw the video. Okay, so, I've actually got a friend of mine. Actually, before you even get on this call, what I would actually do is this is what I do personally. I actually call my friend first and I say, hey, so you managed to see the video? Yeah, I managed to see the video. Okay, so what did you like about it? And I'll get their honest opinion. And I'll say, bro, you can be 100% honest with me. Like, I'm just here to, pass on a great opportunity, something that came my way. And I saw your interest, so I wanted to just pass it on with you. So what did you honestly think? And they'll be like, say either one of three things. Bro, this looks incredible. Like, I actually want to get started now. Like, I'm excited for this. I've been looking for something like this my whole life. Or they'll say the second thing, which is, bro, yeah, that looks pretty good. Like, I'm actually pretty excited about this, but I've actually got a lot of questions that I want to ask about it and and stuff like this. So, I actually want to kind of get a few questions answered. Or they'll say, hey, bro, yeah, it looks okay, but I've seen stuff like this before and it's not really for me. But good luck though. And all of those answers are okay. All of those answers are okay. Why? Because if they say they're ready to get started and they're super excited about this and they're fired up, then great, let's get them started. And your choice from then is to say, hey, are you ready to enroll? Or, do you want to just get on a call anyway first? That's your choice. I personally just get them enrolled and get them on a call afterwards. But again, that's how you want to do it. It's how you want to do it. So the second one, who they say, yeah, it sounds really good, but I want to get a lot of questions answered. Say, great, I've actually got a friend of mine who's actually mentoring me through this business, and he's actually agreed to give us 5 or 10 minutes just to be able to answer any of your questions. So I'm really excited because he's a really busy guy, but the fact that he's been able to give us some time means that I know he's the best person to be able to answer any of your questions, because, he's the first executive diamond in Europe, or he's a national leader executive, or he's a regional executive, or he's just an executive, or, he's been able to earn a bit of money in vacation, or he's actually gone on holiday, or he's experienced a product. Whatever your upline has done, you can say, hey, this is what he's done, and that this is why he's the best person for you to speak to. And from there, your friend will go, okay, great, yeah, let's get on the phone call. And that will be number 2. Now, the third person who said, hey, yeah, it looks okay, but it's not really for me. Then you say, okay, thanks so much for taking your time out to just watch the video and share your feedback with me, bro. I really appreciate that. Would you still be interested in the holiday at all? Because obviously, even if you don't want to do the business side, obviously we still get amazing deals on travel. I'll still be more than happy to help you get that booked. So even if they're not interested, you can still book their travel. You can still book their travel, because they may say, I doubt to know anyone who's going to turn down £189 to Portugal when they're looking at £400 on their site. So it's the opportunity for you to still get paid, even if they don't want to do the business. You can still get your commission. You can still get paid. And you can still build a client for life, because as they know you get great deals, as you go on and on in this business, you want to build a clientele base of people who know and love to travel through you. And that could be someone else who's just added on. But make sure that you give them a great service when you book their travel, because you don't want to build a list as long as your arm of people who thought you could book their travel, and then you didn't manage to book their travel for whatever reason. Because then word gets around pretty fast that, he wasn't really reliable or helpful. And, you don't want to get onto that. So the 3-way call, now that, your upline has spoken to your prospect, he's answered his questions, then it's the upline's job. I would really urge that this is the upline's job. So if you are an upline, acting as an upline on a 3-way call, understand that this is your job, because remember, you are the person who you want to protect your downline. So really get used to this. When I get on a call for my team, as soon as I've shared all the information and I've answered all their questions, the first thing I do is this. I say, okay, so great. When are you looking to get started? Or when can you get started? And I will do that as the upline. Because it's not, you know, to a certain degree, it's not my friend. And they've just told me they love the business. They love the idea of it. They love the fact that they can travel and earn money. So, you know, if they've told me all of that, they've watched the video and everything, the only question to ask is when, you know, when can you get started? You know, and that's my job as the upline to answer. So I'll say, so when can you get started? And they will then turn around and say, okay, well, I'm actually thinking that I get paid at the end of the month or probably next week, or I could get started tonight. Whichever one, make sure you write the date down. Even if the date is tonight, great, get them signed up tonight. If it's next week, if it's at the end of the month, write the date down. So not only the upline knows that that person is due to sign up that day, but also the person who invited the person on the call knows, great, this is when the person said they're going to sign up. And then the final step from there is to follow up with that person and, you know, get them signed up on that day. Now, understand this, guys. If you get 10 people to a three-way call, because this is the funnel here. When we peak interest, we want to peak interest with as many people as possible. When we show the tool, we're going to show the tool to not as many people as we peak interest to. So if we peak interest with you know, 30 people in that funnel, say we show the tool to 10 people, if we then get 6 people on a three-way call, you know, then we could potentially get 3 people signed up. You know, so that's the way the numbers work. Peak interest with 30, show the tool to 10, get 6 on a three-way call, and get 3 signed up. You know, and the other 3 will maybe be signing up at later dates. So understand that if you are thinking about how do I sign someone up in this business? How do I get someone into my team? This is the way to do it. It always first comes with peaking interest. If you can peak interest first, then it can lead you to being able to show the tool, and that can lead you to be getting on a three-way call where they have already stated that they are interested in Paycation. They love everything about Paycation. The only thing is they just need to answer their questions before it makes sense for them to get started. And that's where we want them. We want them to start with an informed decision. So make sure, guys, that the key is that we are peaking interest. Get to learn your products. Everyone spend tonight really looking through your products and really finding some great deals that you can share with friends and family. Because that's the ultimate reason why people are going to come into this business in the first place, because they see amazing deals. So if you don't know of any amazing deals in Paycation, then you're really going to struggle to share this business opportunity with people, because you maybe haven't taken the time for your own business sake to look at the product itself. If you don't know what you're sharing, then no one else is going to know what you're sharing. So the first thing is important is for you to know your product, know how good your product is, know how powerful it is, you know, and really get in touch with your upline to say, how do I get set up on Expedia if you're not set up yet on that? How do I get set up, you know, on TravelTis and all that kind of stuff? You know, how do I kind of surf this and look through this? And then when you find some amazing deals, and one thing I would say, guys, when you put an amazing deal out, what I mean by an amazing deal is a deal or a price that will blow people's minds. You know, if you find Miami for £1,000, you know, it's still Miami, but understand that people are looking at it and thinking £1,000, like, you know, not everyone just has £1,000 in their pocket. You know, so if you find a deal, try and make an amazing deal less than £300. You want to find a deal that's less than £300. If you find a deal that's less than £300, flight and hotel included, guys. If you can find all-inclusives, that's perfect. You know, there's so many out there on TravelTis. There's so many out there on Paycation's website, and there's so many out there on Expedia, guys. And you share that, guys, you're going to get so many people interested in what we've got. So, guys, I really, really hope that this helped. You know, I think this is a powerful system. You know, I've been using it, and it's something that has blown up my business. And we are about to do an incredible blitz through my team, you know, of people using this system, guys. And we are looking, you know, to put 100 people in the next 90 days, guys. So understand that this system is powerful. Connect with people in your area, connect with people in your team, people who are in your upline and your downline, and connect in groups of 3 and say, hey guys, let's get together in a group of 3 and let's absolutely blitz this system. Let's blitz the Ps3 system. Let's connect with each other, get on 3-way calls with each other, get on 4-way calls, and absolutely kill this system. Get attached to an upline who you can consider and guarantee that this person can get on a call every day and can close people every day. I have my downline using me every single day, and they are seeing results in their business. And they are making money and they are seeing profit come through their business because they're utilizing myself, they're utilizing David Acosta, they're utilizing, Fiona Wilson, they're utilizing Becky Dorrit, they're utilizing Connor, they're utilizing so many people, guys. So understand that if you do that, you're going to see amazing results in your business, guys. So I really hope this call helped. I really hope you guys have got a clear idea of what the Ps3 system is, guys. Please subscribe to our Paycation UK channel. That is, if you go on YouTube and type in Paycation UK, all of our videos are on there, guys. All of our training videos, all of our all access videos where we're actually sharing our experiences in travel, guys, where we're actually out there traveling that you can send to your friends. All of our opportunity videos are all out there as well, guys. So please subscribe to that channel, because every single time we post a new video, whether it's training or it's just us out on holiday, promoting Paycation, guys, you get that update. So understand, please like, comment, share on our videos. And guys, I really hope that you guys will see massive results with this system, guys. It's absolute pleasure being able to share this system with you guys today, and I really hope that you guys see massive success. Once again, guys, my name is John Acosta. I'm National Executive with Paycation Travel, guys, and we will see you on the other side. Take care.